This is the iPhone 16 Pro, and it has a few features that might make it worth buying. First, when you do open the box, you are greeted to the 16 Pro, which underneath you will find your SIM pin and also a really well-made braided USB Type-C cable. I will say titanium black does look really good, but you do also get desert titanium, white titanium, and natural titanium. But we'll say I wish they still had midnight blue, which was my favorite with the 15 Pro. First, let's talk about the all-new camera control feature. Now, I think this is something that a lot of people were worried about when it came to them announcing this new phone lineup of the 16 and 16 Pro. And I'll definitely say, when you first have it in your hands, it can be a bit hard to get used to, but once you do get used to it, which for me, it took about 5 minutes to get used to. And I mean, when you have the haptic feedback helping you to basically know when you are actually doing the action, it's actually very simple to go through different settings for your camera and also zooming. Now, I'll definitely say it can be annoying when it comes to portrait videos and photos, but of course you also have the action button that can help you with that. Now, while camera control is one of the many new features with the new iPhone 16s and 16 Pros, you also have the two new 48 megapixel cameras with the Fusion camera and ultra wide camera, but you also have a 12 megapixel telephoto camera, which actually is pretty good. Now, all the video features with the iPhone 16 is similar to the previous generation, but there are two new features. One is including the all new 4K 120 frames per second option, which is a game changer for a lot of those that are wanting to film more in motion and just give a more of a slow-mo feel to the shots when filming a video or even a film. Then we have my personal favorite, the all-new audio mix. Okay, so we are now currently filming on the iPhone 16 Pro, and we are currently playing copyright-free music in the background. Now this is on standard, but it's switched to in-frame right now. Now you can notice that you can no longer really hear the music in the background, and that's because with in-frame, it only captures the subjects in front of the camera and their voices. So this is going to be very useful for a lot of YouTubers that are wanting to have a cheaper option when it comes to their audio of their videos. Now we also have studio mode, which basically helps a lot of creators and professionals to have a better sound quality with their recordings. And it also gives the effect that you're in an actual studio with basically soundproofing foam, and it actually sounds pretty decent for an iPhone to do this. Then the final audio mix we have is cinematic. Now this consolidates all the voices towards the front of the screen and basically all the audio, and it gives it more of a cinematic feel when it comes to recording your videos and does sound more professional than normal recordings. Now, with all the new camera features aside, we can now talk about the all-new A18 Pro Chip, which is found with the 16 Pro and basically gives it more performance when it comes to capturing, on-the-go editing, and so many more. With the A18 Pro, you do get a 16-core neural engine, which will help with the AI features coming soon with the iOS 18. You also get a 6-core GPU, a 6-core CPU, which will help with gaming performance when you're wanting to play, well, AAA games on the go if you want to. Now, one of the main things about the 16 Pro is basically Apple Intelligence, which was the main talk about the whole Apple event about the all-new 16 and 16 Pro lineup. Now, one of the things that sucks is that, well, Apple Intelligence is not yet available by the time of recording. They'll only come out later this year. Now, with two honorable mentions, there are two features that I think you might like. Now, first, we have the all-new photography style, which is basically different presets for photography, and it's also found with any other iOS device that has iOS 18. And it's actually pretty useful, and you can actually tune each preset to your own likings. So if you do want to have more photography freedom, you can do so. Now, another feature that you might like is for a lot of you that do like making music, and basically now you can basically overlay your voice notes on top of each other when you have an idea for a new music video or just making a new song, and so much more. Now, for most of you that are wanting to get this iPhone 16 Pro for yourself, it is starting at its usual price of $999. But with my time of testing this new iPhone 16 Pro, I'll definitely say it has a lot of nice functions for a lot of creators and professionals. And if you are someone that's mostly going to be using this phone for basically scrolling through social media or even just using it as an actual phone, I might recommend to go for the iPhone 16 because it has the same features as the iPhone 16 Pro, just obviously just not as more performant. But otherwise, that's my review on the iPhone 16 Pro, and I'll definitely say it's a good phone. It has some good specs to it. I'm not too sure if you're wanting to upgrade to it or not, but always let me know in the comments below from your own perspective which feature you think will be best for your own situation. But otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video.